Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Spoilers, Brooklyn seeks comfort in Cody's arms. Will her marriage end? According to General Hospital spoilers, Brooklyn Quartermain was surprised to learn from Cody Bell that Sasha Gilmore Corbin is pregnant. That had to sting. Brooklyn is still hurting from the news that her husband, Harrison Chase, is unable to make her pregnant. Nobody will be surprised if she ends up seeking and accepting comfort wherever she may find it. Will that place be in Cody's bed? Cody is caught up in his own grief. Cody is a man adrift in his own sea of pain. The news that Sasha is pregnant has sent him sliding even further than he was already. Not only is he still dealing with the grief of their split, but the news of her pregnant with another man's kid has hit him like a bolt out of nowhere. Cody's feelings for Sasha were never entirely resolved, and now, with this new development, he finds himself drowning in a mixture of remorse, desire, and envy. His inner distress may not be visible on his face, but his behavior indicates that he is looking for any way to escape the suffering. Could this common pain drive him to seek solace in the arms of another, namely Brooklyn? Spoilers hint he's not the only bad influence. Cody may not be the only one using questionable coping strategies. Brooklyn, who is going through her own personal crisis, may find herself in the company of someone who knows the appeal of numbing the pain with a few too many drinks. Both she and Cody, caught up in their own emotional whirlwinds, may end themselves seeking sanctuary together. On the Quartermain grounds, one thing quickly leads to another, and before they realize it, they'll be sharing more than just their problems. Will they have a night of passion? It's reminiscent of Sasha's previous error with Michael Corinthos, in which they sought in the wrong location. This one-night encounter might be a passing fling or the start of a more convoluted entanglement that could upend Brooklyn's marriage to Chase. Does Brooklyn blame Chase or herself? Brooklyn is devastated by the news of Chase's infertility, but it is not her husband's anger that is causing her distress. Instead, she is dealing with a strong sense of guilt that has been lingering since she gave up her first child for adoption years ago. The pain of that decision, which she made as a youngster, has never left her. Brooklyn may question if her inability to conceive naturally with Chase is a result of karma. Her emotions are jumbled, a tangled web of self-blame and remorse over what might have been. She may not consider Chase's situation as his fault, but rather as a cosmic balance for her own previous decisions. This internal conflict may bring her closer to Cody, not because she wants to replace Chase, but because she wants someone who can understand the ache of lost love and the ghosts of past actions. General Hospital spoilers, Nina isn't telling Willow the truth about her and Drew, so who will? According to General Hospital spoilers, Nina Reeves has been playing with fire and appears to be poised to get burned. Following her secret encounter with Drew Quartermain, the truth is a ticking time bomb waiting to blow in her face, especially since Willow Corinthos is completely unaware. But secrets in Port Chuck have a way of spilling out, often through the most unexpected routes. Willow is not going to appreciate being lied to by the two people she thought were on her side, and she will have to reconcile her feelings about betraying Michael Corinthos. Let's look at who might spill the beans and how this could play out. General Hospital spoilers, Tracy gets strategic. Tracy Quartermain is never one to sit on the sidelines when there's drama to be had, especially when it involves the Quartermain family or anybody associated with it. Tracy sees Nina's suitor relationship with Drew as an opportunity to play games. Tracy may find a way to dump this news at the most inconvenient time for Nina, Willow, and especially Drew, whether to gain power or simply to watch the fireworks. Imagine a family meal at the Quartermain home where Tracy decides to express her concerns regarding Nina's mother-daughter connection. The aftermath may be dramatic, with Tracy sitting back with her characteristic sneer, relishing the chaos she has helped to create. However, Tracy's loose lips may not be the reason this ship sinks. Spoilers, Cody doubles down. Cody Bell has been on his own roller coaster, but he always has his ears to the ground, especially if that dirt may be used against someone for money or something else of worth to him. Cody has heard many tales about the Quartermains and their wicked actions. Given his recent sloppy actions, Cody may see this as an opportunity to divert from his own mistakes. Maybe he's trying to get one over on Drew by being the one to protect Willow from his and Nina's treachery. However, his motives may be called into question. Is he actually watching out for Willow, or is there something else going on? Cody's decision to double down on this secret could either solidify his position in the Q's orbit or backfire disastrously. General Hospital spoilers: Maxie lets it slip. Maxie Jones, who has a huge heart and an even bigger mouth, could unintentionally divulge Nina's secret. Maxie, who is known for gossiping with almost everyone she knows, may have accidentally revealed the truth during one of her passionate talks. Perhaps she will tell it to someone in a moment of enthusiasm or frustration, and they will be unable to keep it a secret. She may believe she is speaking in confidence, only for her remarks to reach Willow's ears via the Port Charles grapevine. Is Maxie the gossip who exposes her beloved Nina's filthy little secret, destroying her connection with Willow forever? Stay tuned for more GH updates and spoilers to discover out. So, there you have it, GH enthusiasts. With Tracy's strategic intellect, Cody's opportunism, and Maxie's loose lips, Nina's secret is bound to come out eventually. What will Willow do, and how will this affect the delicate web of ties in Port Charles? What's next for GH's Vile Drew? 3 storylines that could make or break the character. Drew Quartermain of General Hospital continues to reach new lows. His downward slide began shortly after he was released from Pentonville, and his twin brother, Jason Morgan, returned from the dead early this year, leaving admirers wondering what the future holds for him. He's easily one of the most despised characters on soap operas nowadays. Where does the character go from here? Storyline number 1: Drew Quartermain continues to spiral from attempting to seduce Willow Tate Corinthos while also betting her mother, Nina Reeves, to actually carrying out the deed with his nephew Michael Corinthos' wife and destroying their marriage. Drew continues to spiral and is gaining experience as a bona fide villain. Fans have long thought Drew was a slimeball. However, after this week, he may be on the verge of becoming even more vile. After all, he approached Selena Wu for damaging information on Curtis Ashford while also telling Anna Devane that the PCPD's primary focus should be on organized crime in the small town and the prosecution of Sonny Corinthos and Jason Morgan. Is Drew's next chapter in 2025 going to be significantly worse than it was in 2024? How many lines will he cross throughout the next few months? Storyline number 2: Drew's road to redemption. However, a significant life event might alter a person's outlook. Drew was severely impacted when Monica Quartermain prohibited him from visiting the Quartermain homes. Leslie Charleson, the actress who played Monica, died recently, thus GH viewers may expect the drama to pay tribute to her. Could the fact that Drew never got to say goodbye to his mother be the catalyst for a change in him? Will he see how bad things have gone and commit to changing, if not for his mother's sake, then for his daughter, Scout Quartermain? Storyline number 3: Drew's storyline exit. It's worth noting that neither Cameron Matheson nor the soap have acknowledged the Drew character's exit, but he's making a lot of enemies, especially now that he's targeting Sonny and Jason. Could a whodunit storyline unfold with Drew at the helm? What comes ahead for Drew Quartermain? Please share your ideas below. Laura Wright on the G.H. Brennan recast. Fans were startled to learn that Charles Measure had opted to quit General Hospital and that Chris McKenna will now play Jack Brennan in the episode airing on February 4, 2025. While McKenna has plenty of daytime experience, he portrayed Joey on One Life to Live and Mark on The Young and the Restless. Many viewers are struggling to adjust to the change. Big love to Charles, Laura Wright, Carly wrote on Twitter/X, and a warm welcome to Chris McKenna. And a big hug to all of our followers. We adore you and are grateful for you all. When a fan expressed how much they will miss Measure in the part he created, Wright agreed, but also urged everyone to give McKenna a fair shot. "Oh, we were all sad to see Charles leave, we all admired him," she responded. "And we wish him great love. We are overjoyed and pleased that Chris is a member of the GH family." Wright has known McKenna since the 1990s, when they both worked on New York City soap operas. She played Ally on Loving and he played Joey on OLTL, so she's naturally delighted to see him again and share the screen for a change. "He is a keeper," the actress declared about her new co-star. While some viewers are undoubtedly unhappy that Measure has left, Wright reminded them that it was Charles's choice to leave. As one of GH's biggest supporters, she is just relishing the opportunity to provide fans with their daily dose of drama, love, and excitement with each new episode that airs. "I'm just super grateful for the opportunity to work with these amazing actors," Wright told me. Every day, we come prepared to give it our all for you. Is this what Emma is really up to on General Hospital? Emma may be keeping a secret. Emma, the daughter of legacy characters Patrick and Robin, appears to be acting differently now that she is back on General Hospital. Could this be the reason? Who is that? Emma's unexpected return to Port Charles has been marked by a series of events. Anna first discovered that she had been expelled from college, and then she was caught out late at a bar while claiming to be studying. And that's not to mention how she grabbed a man's wallet, gave it to Gio, and then said it was to help a vendor the man had taken advantage of. It's all extremely un-Emma-like behavior, especially since the people she grew up with, Jocelyn, Cameron, and Spencer, never underwent huge personality changes. Sure, Emma is no longer a child, but is there more to her behavior than she has admitted? The Secret Life of Emma Scorpio Drake. Recently, Anna told Felicia that when she was Emma's age, she was already preparing to be a spy for the WSB. However, given Emma's strange conduct, Anna may not be too far off. Could Emma be on a secret mission for the WSB? After all, she had two grandparents who were spies. And with the rest of her family being doctors, it's only natural that she'd follow in Anna and Robert's footsteps. Maybe she's in town to keep an eye on Sidwell, or better yet, to look into the suspicious Brennan. It would make for an interesting twist, especially if Jocelyn is also on her way to joining the WSB. Do you believe Emma could be a covert spy? Please let us know in the comments. Lulu Spencer has always been a fighter, but her biggest battle may be one of the heart. When she awoke from her coma, she expected a second chance at life, but all she discovered was a world that had carried on without her. The love she once had with Dante Falconeri is no longer hers to claim, and with Sam McCall's sad death approaching, their relationship has never been more difficult. The weight of her survival presses against her, an unseen burden she never asked for. Sam saved her life, but what was the cost? Dante's sadness is deep and knotted with bitterness, and Lulu can sense it whenever he looks at her. It isn't fair, but emotions rarely are. A love lost in time. Brooklyn Quartermain's statements were blunt, but not incorrect. Lulu is stuck in the past. She remembers only minutes before when she and Dante were on the verge of rekindling their relationship. But for Dante, years have passed. He created a new life, fell in love again, and was eager to begin a future with Sam. How does she let go of feelings that are still fresh? How does she take a step back when her instincts tell her to sprint toward him? Laura Collins, the voice of wisdom, urges patience. Dante needs a buddy, not an old love attempting to reclaim his broken heart. But companionship is difficult when Dante keeps her at arm's length, as if she were a ghost haunting his every move. A dangerous mission. If Dante refuses to let her in, perhaps she might prove her worth in another way. Lulu's grief over Sam's death cannot be ignored, and she will not stand by while her murderer goes free. Cyrus Renault has left a path of ruin in his wake. His return to Port Charles has already claimed too many lives, and Lulu is painfully aware of his role in her own tragedy. The coma took years away from her, but Cyrus is the one who put her there. Perhaps fate has given her another chance, not just at life, but at justice. If she is the one who takes Cyrus down, she will not only avenge Sam, but she will also restore her agency. And maybe Dante will see her in a new light. A love rekindled? Dante will never forget Sam, but sadness does not mean the end of love. If Lulu proves herself in a way that shakes him to his core, if she reminds him of the daring woman he once loved, will his heart open to her again? It will not be easy. Love is never certain, especially in Port Charles, where heartbreak and second chances are sometimes synonymous. But if Dante can look at Lulu and see the woman in front of him rather than just a memory of who they once were, their story may not be ended. Maybe this is only the beginning. Spoilers for General Hospital, Alexis is acting toxic again. She seemed to be doing someone else's work again. According to General Hospital teasers, Alexis Davis has decided to tell Danny the truth regarding the death of his mother, Sam. General Hospital spoilers, Alexis is acting toxic again. Clearly, the boy had a strong response when he learned that Cyrus Renault was responsible for her murder. However, some viewers believe that this was a task for Jason Morgan, not Alexis. Given that he is Danny's father, he should have been the one to deliver this terrible news. Others believe Alexis is being toxic, as she always is. She believed she was the only person who could tell Danny what he needed to know about his now-deceased mother. Then again, this is how Alexis works, right? The internet definitely had a lot to say about this scenario. Many General Hospital fans reacted to social media to say, it's not Alexis' place to tell Danny, it's Jason's. Whether they are together or not, he is his father, and he should be telling Danny. Alexis is overstepping. Why wasn't Jason told? One of the three, or perhaps Dante, should have informed him. Another critic said, Alexis should not be telling Danny this news without Jason's knowledge or consent. Period. General Hospital spoilers, Alexis is doing Jason's job again. And then there was this comment as well. Someone on here is saying that he's a good young man and he should be told by Alexis. They won't let me respond to them, they have me banned anyway. The fact of the matter is it's still not her place, she's an overbearing shrew. It goes without saying that General Hospital fans will have to tune in every day to find out what happens next. Here's how Brooke Lynn handled General Hospital baby drama. Amanda Setton went into detail regarding Brooke Lynn's thoughts and what fuels her desire to be a mother. The intrigue surrounding the kid Brooke Lynn gave up as a teenager continues on General Hospital. Lois went to Martin for legal assistance, concerned that revealing the truth might disturb lives, and acknowledged that Gio is Brooke Lynn's long-lost child. Meanwhile, BLQ has been keeping this hidden for decades. Amanda Setton revealed up about her character's thoughts. Setton told Soap Opera Digest that this storyline will have long-term consequences for several people. She commended the writing, saying, I just think it's a brilliant story point to bring out, and makes for a lot of drama. Dante is unaware that he is the baby's father, and Setton noted there are numerous ways the secret could be revealed. Brooke Lynn has been haunted by the question of where her child went after she and Chase discovered they are unable to have children. She is divided between announcing that she had a child when she was young and keeping the terrible secret. It's eating her up alive, she said. I believe now that the box has been ripped open for her, she can't put it away. She doesn't know how to tell Chase. She doesn't want to inform Dante. Her motherly desires were subconscious. Setton observed that, while BLQ began as a selfish young lady, her character has changed, particularly since she assumed Maxie's baby, Bailey Lou, was hers in order to keep the infant safe. She stated that as a result, we really got to see this whole different side of her that even surprised herself. Now, Brooke Lynn is dealing with the prior trauma of having a kid at such a young age and abandoning it. She really had to lock this information away inside of her and compartmentalize in order to survive emotionally, according to Setton. She went on to say that while those memories were still in BLQ's mind, they drove her desire to be a mother, but she wasn't even conscious of it. General Hospital spoilers, Sonny refuses to leave the mob lifestyle behind. General Hospital spoilers indicate that he has a decision to make, but many people are concerned that he may make the incorrect one. General Hospital spoilers, Sonny refuses to leave the mob lifestyle behind. Of course, we're talking about Sonny Corinthos, who has been put in a position that will force him to abandon his mob lifestyle once and for all. That is because he cannot afford to suffer another heart attack. And if anything has caused him the most stress in his life, it is his line of work. However, that is all Sonny Corinthos has ever known. He is the most powerful mobster ever seen in the fictional town of Port Charles. As horrific as some of the facts of his past actions are, they are also part of his lifestyle. Sonny will face a difficult decision. However, he cannot afford another heart attack. Because if that happens, this one could end his life forever, and everyone will be wailing at his funeral. General Hospital spoilers, what's next for Sonny Corinthos? With all of that said, Sonny has a decision to make. Either he continues to do what he is doing, or he will die. His family will be grieved over his death. Is that what Sonny actually wants? Is mob life really worth it? Many individuals know the answer to the question. Sonny will make up his mind eventually. Steve Burton reveals behind-the-scenes secrets from his latest General Hospital scenes. The actor explained how he pulls off a specific soap cliché. Jason has been the subject of some hot gossip in Port Charles, and his portrayer, Steve Burton, has revealed a behind-the-scenes secret while filming his newest General Hospital scenes. On the current edition of Daily Drama, hosted by co-stars Burton and Bradford Anderson, Anderson noted the recent moments between Jason and Sasha when he felt the baby move and Cody witnessed the entire event. Cody sees me, I guess, feeling Sasha's baby, and then Cody, sees that and assumes something. While Cody's blabbering mouth has convinced half of Port Charles that Jason is the father of Sasha's baby, Anderson is left to ask the essential questions. There is always someone lurking. Do we not look around when we're discussing particular topics? Read this, see what's coming up on GH. Burton offered a really smart response for his co-star. Our directors would try not to make us when we're talking and somebody has to overhear make us look stupid, he told me. Take Cody, for instance. The actor stated that he purposefully moved his head and shuffled to ensure his character didn't notice Cody, despite being right in his eye line. I remember back when Maurice and I took our jobs very seriously, he said, referring to Maurice Bernard. If there was anything that wasn't real, we weren't doing it, he told me. We probably would have fought that, seeing someone in our peripheral that's supposed to be overhearing. Have you ever witnessed performers working extra hard not to detect a character hiding in a scene? Please let us know in the comments. Drew Cain's fall from grace at Port Charles has been nothing short of stunning. He was once respected, adored, and even cherished, but now finds himself at rock bottom, with few allies and even fewer places to turn. What exactly went wrong? How did a man with everything, family, power, and a promising future, end up being abandoned by almost everyone he ever considered a friend? Drew noticed cracks the instant he walked out of Pentonville. Prison transformed him, but not in the way you might anticipate. He became colder, more disconnected, and increasingly irresponsible in his decision-making. At first, it appeared to be a natural consequence of his time in prison. However, as his decisions became more unpredictable and his actions more self-serving, many around him began to take notice, and not in a good manner. A man without a home. Drew's biggest mistake wasn't his affair with Willow Tate, but how he handled things thereafter. Instead of seeking salvation, he reinforced his darkest tendencies, alienating those who had previously supported him. The Quartermaines, who had previously welcomed him as one of their own, have now utterly shut him out. Monica Quartermaine, who was always willing to grant second chances, has alienated herself. Ned Quartermaine regards him as nothing but a disgrace to the family name. Even the doors to the mansion, where he previously felt a sense of belonging, are now barred to him. Drew's friendship with Curtis Ashford is in shambles, another consequence of his failure to prioritize others before himself. Their friendship had previously been strong, based on trust and shared experiences. However, Drew's betrayal forced Curtis to walk away, and the schism grows larger by the day. Willow's blind devotion. Willow is the only person in Port Charles who continues to believe in Drew. Her devotion to him remains steadfast, despite every evidence indicating that he is not the guy she believes he is. Perhaps she sees something in him that no one else does, or she is merely clinging to the past, to a version of Drew that no longer exists. But even that illusion cannot persist long. When Willow discovers the entire scope of his lie, including his involvement with her mother, it may be the last straw. How much longer can she ignore the reality before realizing Drew isn't the man she thought he was? The future in question. With the Quartermaines cutting him off, his closest ties shattered, and his personal life in disarray, the question remains, is there still a place for Drew in Port Charles? His position as a legislator may provide an escape. A fresh start in Washington, D.C., away from the chaos he's created, may be his only option. After all, what is there for him here? Even his daughter, Scout, would probably prefer to be with Dante Falconeri and her brothers than to be cooped up in a hotel room with a father who has lost his path. Drew was once regarded as a guy of universal esteem. Now he is barely tolerated. If he can be redeemed, it will require a miracle. But if he doesn't find a way to turn things around quickly, he may be forced to leave Port Charles permanently. General Hospital spoilers, can Carly trust Nina? Can these two women ever get along? That's what many General Hospital fans are wondering, as it appears that Carly is about to receive another shock from her adversary, Nina Reeves. General Hospital spoilers: can Carly trust Nina? According to the most recent General Hospital spoilers, Nina's suggestion that the two of them collaborate will astound Carly. Yes, she is the same Nina that essentially wrecked her marriage to Sonny Corinthos. Under different circumstances, Carly might not want to speak with her, but this time she is eager to listen. This is because Nina has something interesting to say. Nina appears to believe that it is past time to end Drew's relationship with Willow. Everyone understands that such relationship should never have been in the first place. Nina and Carly are both aware that their relationship is coming to an end. According to General Hospital spoilers, Carly is intrigued by this situation and may accept Nina's offer. That's largely because she despises Drew and believes he deserves what's coming to him. Carly's favorite word is revenge, but everyone who has followed her over the years knows this. General Hospital spoilers: what's next for Carly and Nina? Carly will need some time to come around to Nina's concept, but she will eventually. Furthermore, when the two women learn about Sonny's present cardiac problems, they will be taken by surprise. This will change everyone's life as they know it. General Hospital is about to solve Austin's murder more than a year after he was killed. It has been over a year and a half since Austin was shot and killed at General Hospital. In fact, he died in mid-November 2023. At the time, we assumed the show had simply gone on and forgotten about him and his death. But they obviously hadn't. Now we may finally find out who done it, and all indicators point to Cyrus. It makes logical, given that Austin identified his murderer before being shot dead. Cyrus is now widely regarded as the next serial killer in Port Charles. Or, we suppose, the current serial killer. And it isn't a big secret. In fact, almost everyone in town recognizes him as the most likely digitalis killer. And this is when Jocelyn comes in. On yesterday's episode, Joss broke into Cyrus' apartment to verify who killed Dex, but found nothing. When she told Brennan, he speculated that Cyrus might be working out of a hideout somewhere. Which he already knew because he had discovered the cabin hideout earlier in the week. That was all Jocelyn needed to begin searching the internet and discovering Dr. Austin Gatlin Holt. As she told Lucas, and reminded us, Austin had testified at Cyrus' parole hearing and had previously worked for the man as a crime boss. So she requested Brennan to see if Austin had purchased a home near Port Charles around the time Cyrus was released from prison. Fans discovered why the house Jack had traced Cyrus to seem so familiar: it was Austin's. So, unless Cyrus just managed to come upon some good, empty real estate by chance, we believe we're beginning to understand how it all connects. Cyrus was freed from prison, shot Austin, and took over his home. Perhaps Austin's medical contacts have helped Cyrus obtain all of that digitalis. Now all we have to do is figure out why. Why kill Austin? Was Cyrus merely tying up the loose ends? We know Austin was putting together evidence to use against his old boss. But why embark on a murder spree among hospital patients? A few of them, Sam, Dex, and Michael, though he survived, are connected to Sonny, but the rest appear random. The walls are closing in on Cyrus. Spoilers reveal Cyrus freaking out, Lucas giving good advice, and Natalia concerned about Sonny's mental health. Coming up in Port Charles, Lucas tells Carly, "We have to stop making a bad situation worse." He could be giving her advice on how to handle the entire Willow scenario. According to the weekly teases, Laura warns Drew about something, therefore she's probably exposing her fangs and promising to protect Michael's children from him. Cyrus tells the director of Turning Woods, "I would like to know who's spreading lies about me." He's so far gone that he believes his own lies. Jocelyn stung the hornet's nest by breaking into his flat, and he's nervous as the walls close in around him. Sidwell asks Drew, does Sonny Corinthos have something to do with the delay? Whatever he's inquiring about, it's evident Sidwell recognized Sonny's power and covets it. He could be looking to take over Sonny's area. Natalia asks Sonny, "Are you concerned about what the doctor may tell you?" They're preparing for his secret visit with a heart doctor in California, so it's understandable that Sonny is nervous. Teasers also indicate that Sonny receives medical news, so fingers crossed that it is favorable. Lulu tells Laura that there may be another path to find my daughter. What could that be? One suggestion would be for Lulu to pretend that Rocco need bone marrow, necessitating Charlotte's return to Port Charles. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.